This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of the Marvel one-shots. With this, I'm going on the order listed on Disney Plus, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to do the thumbnail yet. I'm not sure if I can put all the ones in the thing, or if I'm just going to go a little more simple and just use a generic thing with a one-shot logo. Really depends on how much time I have, because I really want to be watching the new episode of The Boys. And I've already learned that the episode has been banned in like 4 countries, so it's going to be fun to watch. But yeah, going into this, I'm going to start off with the consultant. And this is probably the simplest one where it just sets up the context for the Incredible Hulk's post-credit scene where Iron Man visits General Ross. It's a good one, but it's just setting up something we've already seen and explains why Iron Man is there talking to General Ross, and that's actually annoy him so much that he doesn't put the Abomination on the Avengers, which I think is a really good storyline to add in. It's also fun to have Coulson in these first few ones. The next one is a funny thing happened on the way to Thor's hammer, and that's just Coulson stopping a gas station robbery. It's a fun one, but it's pretty simple. The next one is item 47, where we get a storyline where a couple takes Atari technology and uses it to rob banks. This is the first longer one. And with this, we have Agent Sitwell, who actually goes and recruits them. I think this is an interesting story, and it's extremely likely that he recruited them for Hydra, since we do know he is a Hydra agent. Although I don't know if this was ever officially confirmed, I'm assuming that it's really likely that these people were becoming Hydra agents since they were already robbing banks and stuff. Then we have probably the most interesting one, the Agent Carter one shot, which actually caused the show to be made. And as I said in my Kenobi review last night, I'll either be reviewing it tomorrow if I don't have time to do the review of the Clone Wars, because I just haven't had a lot of time to record in the last few days. Yeah, this one's interesting, and I think it does a good job setting up the Agent Carter show, which was demanded after people fell in love with this one shot. And with it, although they do kind of contradict each other, I still think that it is pretty interesting. I'll talk about those contradictions tomorrow, but this timeline doesn't really add up with the Agent Carter show. Looking at the final of the serious ones is All Hail the King, which helped set up Shang-Chi, and with that, All Hail the King was an interesting one. We see Trevor Slattery kidnapped, and eventually do see him appear in Shang-Chi, which was interesting and a fun thing to see. We also get to see a fun appearance of Justin Hammer and basically get it confirmed that, yeah, that was a fake Mandarin, but there is a real one. It was sort of an apology for the decision made in Iron Man 3, which I'm definitely glad they did. And moving on to the final three, these are all ones to promote Thor Ragnarok. None of them are MCU canon, from what I could figure, and it does make sense with some of the stuff in it. It is Team Thor Part 1 and 2, and finally Team Daryl. And these are just fun ones to sort of say where Thor was during the events of Civil War, and he was hanging out in, I believe, Australia with Daryl. And these two are pretty funny. And then, yeah, I think it's a good storyline. It's just a fun one that's not supposed to be canon at all and promote Thor Ragnarok. And then finally, there's Team Daryl, which I'm guessing is made because the first two were popular. And with that, we get to see the Grandmaster living with Daryl after the events of Ragnarok. Yeah, I think that This is a really fun series of short ones with Team Thor and Daryl, but I like the more serious ones that set up a little more lore in the MCU. I do hope that we have some more of these, because these were all really enjoyable, all in their own way. And I do hope they do more because it's just a fun way to have a short one-off story in the MCU. But yeah, I want to know what you think of this. Do you hope we could get more one-shots? What do you think of the ones so far? Please let me know in the comments. I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.